What's up, slashes and slashettes? My name's Nightfall, and welcome to another anime analysis video. Today we'll be discussing a much more recent anime that surprisingly has received a lot of hate. And by hate, I mean people calling it overrated and or mid. That, of course, being Spy Family. First, let's talk about the already interesting plot. The story follows a spy named Twilight who has to build a family in order to help him complete a mission. This leads to him adopting a telepathic child named Anya and marrying an assassin named Yor. This makes for interesting dynamics as the only person in the family who knows their true identities is Anya, and the show mostly takes place within the thoughts of Lloyd, Twilight's fake identity, Anya, and Yor. With the plot out of the way, let's talk about why it's one of the greatest anime. Given that I always compare the anime I talk about to others of their genre, you might be wondering why for Spy Family I simply said greatest anime. That's because, while it's considered a shonen, it takes ideas and inspiration from multiple different genres. The main ones being comedy, action, and I don't think people consider it one, slice of life, and I'll get into each of these genres in this video, starting off with comedy. To begin with, the faces Anya makes is more than enough to consider this anime comedic, but the interactions between characters are funny experiences, especially when Lloyd is trying to make plans and continue his mission, but it all falls apart in a matter of seconds. Another funny aspect of Spy Family is the fact that everybody besides Lloyd seems to be some ultra powerful entity, like Billy during Dodgeball, or just every time Yor does absolutely anything. While it may not be as funny as some of the other anime I watch, it has consistent enough humor to be considered hilarious and a fun watch. Next up, let's talk about the action. Going into it, I didn't think there was going to be as many action sequences as there are. Each one shows how skilled each character is, and honestly, they feel natural and believable, like these characters can actually perform the feats they do. On top of that, the action scenes are so well animated that it's hard to believe it's an anime. I mean, obviously, it's not real or live action, but the scenes seem like they were taken straight from action films like John Wick and 007. They're really organic and fit into the story well instead of just being randomly thrown in, and it's honestly refreshing, surprising, and really entertaining. To finish up the trio of genres this anime focuses on, we have slice of life. The definition of the slice of life genre is a movie, show, or literary work that centers around normal people and the drama that is caused by everyday life. Now, I know what you're thinking. After everything I've said, how is Lloyd, Anya, and your, quote, normal people? Well, fair enough, they're not. But the drama they face typically is. While the main plot is centered around Lloyd's mission as a spy, the main focus isn't the work he does to push the mission forward. You see, he uses the mission as motivation for his decisions. The show focuses on all three of the main characters becoming a family. In every episode, you see them grow closer with each other, to the point where Lloyd really does treat Anya like his actual daughter, instead of just part of the mission. Again, he uses the mission as the motivation for his choices, but he seems genuinely proud of Anya when she succeeds, and even states himself that he needs to learn how to be a better father. Yor's in a similar situation, trying her best to be both a good mother and a good wife. And Anya is the young child who fixes the issues that they can't. She kept them from falling apart, telling them they need to get along, and letting them know when they're back to being normal. Each character is learning their place in the family and learning how to better support the other members of it. And that is truly why Spy Family is one of the greatest anime. The characters are far from normal people, yes. The emotional challenges and everyday drama they face is completely normal. I had a lot of distractions during making this episode, so if that messed up the recording session, I really do apologize. But this script was written before the second season came out, and after watching the second season, I didn't really mess with the script much because it pretty much just added on to what I had already said, so I didn't really think that was important enough to, or not important enough, but different enough to warrant rewriting the script again. So yeah, with that out of the way, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If it's your birthday, happy birthday, and I'll hopefully see you all soon. Goodbye.